Every young person in the world, especially in Africa, needs to watch this. If you have a young person in Africa, your son, your cousins, anybody, share this video to your family group. It will change lives and save people. You know, my videos, whenever I tell you a video is going to be important, trust me, it's going to be worth it. Don't scroll past. If you want to get this video, just click this share button here, share it to your WhatsApp, okay, or to your Facebook, share it to your group. Every young person needs to watch this. Have you ever seen African prisons before? Look at this video. Are you seeing this video? African prisons are hell. You know, that hell they described in the Bible where there's gnashing of teeth, where there's suffering without end. That's what an African prison is. You don't want to go there. Anything that will take you to a prison in Africa is not worth it, especially if you're young. There are many cases of young people taking knife to attack their lover because the lady says something you don't like, or maybe she slept with somebody else. You decide that you have to bring judgment upon her, then you take a knife and go for her. My brother, if you try it, lifetime in jail. Look at this. Can you see the video? Can you stay here for lifetime? It's not worth it. The lady is not worth it. If somebody says that she loves you, and one day decides that she no longer loves you, let her go. There are more women in the world. You find better as your income grow, as the years come by, you grow into an age where you find more better people. What are you saying? It's not worth it. Violence is not worth it. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. And you as a lady, there are fewer women in jail because women are less likely to commit crime. But if you enter jail as a woman, hey, you enter as a woman, even in the free society, you are not even entirely free. That's why you don't want to stay out late. Not to talk of when you now enter jail, that you will shout and shout on top of your voice. Nobody will hear you. What is happening to you will keep happening. That you're a man does not mean anything inside jail. If you go into jail, bro, they will treat you like a woman. There are some African, once you enter like this, like 6 to 10 men will hold you. They will pull down your trouser and do you things that you can never say with your mouth. It's not worth it. It's another world altogether. That hell they are talking about, that's African jail. When you are reading the Bible like this and they're telling you that on the last day they will separate the good from evil and send the good to hell, the evil to hell. That hell is that you don't want to go. That your neighbor that is annoying you, you are telling that I'll deal with you. He is not worth you going to jail. Just move out of that compound. Don't renew your rent and carry on with the rest of your life. Sometimes you're in the street fight. You want to fight. It's not worth it because if you hit that person and the person falls, hit their head on the tarmac and die, bro, before you can even prove that you're innocent in African court system, you have done 2 to 5 years in jail. Before you can prove it, they will lock you up first. Even prison custody, police custody, that is not the main prison, just custody. It's people that have not known. In fact, if you are, let me tell you, right? If you have a juvenile son or daughter that is wayward, you know, that is likely, you can see that this person is likely to end up in crime. Take them on a prison visitation. Go to the nearest prison or police, what do you call it? Police station near you. Tell them you want your children to see people in prison. Banks do it. Many banks, when they recruit their staff, they take their staff on prison visitation. Let the staff see what hell looks like so that the staff will not think of stealing. You understand? Many young people don't have that orientation. Don't go to jail. There are ladies now that are planning that they will pour acid on their friend because the friend took their boyfriend, or they will kill her or do this. Don't do it. Leave the person alone. Let the person carry on with whatever they did to you. Life is not just about victories all the time. Sometimes you learn to take losses. It's not all exams in life that you will pass. You understand? Sometimes you take losses. So that lady you are planning to hurt or that boy you are planning is not worth it. It's not worth it. Some people are planning to, there are some things that will send you to jail for life. There are some places you are in an organization you are thinking of embezzling the funds. If they catch you, jail time. That jail time, people in prison will do things to you. There was somebody that they took into prison And they held his leg. He was struggling because he didn't want to open up so that they would do things. As they were dragging his leg, they broke his pelvis. They broke it. Bah! The leg scattered. Broken. Internal injury. Tell me how many years it's going to take to heal. You can't even sit down. If you have had an injury around this place, you can't sit down. You can't lie. There's nothing you can do. So painful. They broke it and still did what they wanted to do. You don't want to be in a jail in Africa. Do you know that in Africa, if you die in jail, nobody knows? If you die in jail, nobody knows. They will just tell your people that they have transferred you to another jail. They will start, moving your people around. If you go to jail, let's say they gave you 20 years. It's only in the first 1 or 2 years that your people will visit. After 1 or 2 years, they will forget you. You can do 5 years, 10 years without hearing from anybody in your family. There's no phone call. All this one that you see in all these movies, Prison Break, there will be glass like this. All these foreign movies, Netflix, there will be glass. The prisoner will wear uniform and come and stay, and then they make a call with a phone call. Then the family will be there. It doesn't exist in African prison. People have HIV. If they touch you, you will get it inside prison. You don't want to go to an African jail. Anybody that has gone to it will tell you that you don't want to go there. It's not worth it. So whatever crime you are thinking of committing now, remember this video. It's not worth it. Let it go. Let it go. Do you understand? People enter jail is supposed to be a correctional facility, right? When you get there, enter there, they fix your character, then you come out. In most jails abroad, you can even sign up for university degrees. By the time you're coming out, you have master's degree. Most jails. But in Africa, many jails, which master's degree? You are fighting for your survival. which degree? You are fighting for your survival. It's terrible. Have you ever seen people in African jails? They're like this. So tiny. So tiny. So at the end of the day, that person that is annoying you, that is trying to trigger you to fight, that's the devil. You need to recognize the devil when you see the person. Let the person go. Whatever they have done to you, let them go with it. That person that has annoyed you in that relationship, don't go physical. Let her go. Don't think of harming her. That person that has annoyed you, the girl you want to pour acid on, or the boy you want to pour, I'll deal with you. I'll deal with you. That day, if you enter jail as a woman, you can get pregnant, do 14 abortions. Nobody will know. You understand? In Africa, don't try it though. It's not worth it. Many people don't survive it. Many people that go to jail die. They don't survive it. Feeding is once per day. One wrap of one soup like this, just once per day. Before you feed like that 7 days, you have reduced. It's not worth it. If you are thinking of crime, please share this video. Young people need to see this. People working in offices that are planning to steal money need to see this. If you are thinking of that crime, it's not worth it. Especially if it's going to send you to jail for years, decades. It's not worth it. Don't do it.